So the beef industry is the latest to get caught up in an emerging trade war between Australia and China. China has suspended beef imports from several Australian abattoirs and threatened large import tariffs on Australian barley. Some believe both are a response to the federal government calling for a global investigation into COVID-19. Here's Heng Wang from UNSW. Hi there, Heng. Thanks for joining us. So what do you think is the reason for these moves from China?
I think it's hard to find evidence for exact reasons, but there may be different potential reasons, ranging from legal, economic, and other considerations like geopolitical ones. And this is a 18-month trade remedy investigation involving many shared stakeholders. But I think it's useful to see the larger picture. What is clear is that actually we are seeing more unilateral measures arising in the future, and the potential deglobalization dynamics like Brexit. So this has been a quite challenging period.
So is taking economic action like this and its expected increase a common way for countries, in particular China, to express any unhappiness at another country's actions?
I would say actually it's been quite, as you see that the unilateral measures has been more common than before, as we see already, for example, in US-China trade war. And the COVID-19 and economic slowdown may lead to more unilateral measures. This means actually they have more trade shocks and disruption. And these are attributable to the problems of the WTO, which failed to operate smoothly due to their petty crisis. And also bilateral negotiation is not easy. So I think we need to build rule-based systems, particularly in the regional trade agreements like the RCEP.
What is that?
The RCEP is a regional comprehensive economic partnership between 10 ASEAN countries, Australia, China, Japan, New Zealand, and so on and so forth. So it's been the only large FTA China is negotiating. And I think it's been a good opportunity for Australia and other countries, including China, to work for new trade rules and have an impartial adjudication of similar trade tensions.
Heng, what's happened previously in similar situations? How have these disagreements been sorted out?
In the previous cases, they have been usually very hard to find a short-term solutions. They already have those contention with Japan, with Norway, as well as with Korea. And the such contention only is when both sides feel pain, and it takes a while. So it's not an easy task to address in the short term. That's the reason why we need more rule-based system and also impartial adjudication to solve the solution, to find a solution.
And does China hold all the trade cards, in your view, Heng? It's the one banning Australian beef imports and threatening these large barley tariffs as well. Is Australia on the back foot on this?
I think it's been, to some extent, that China has been important. It's very important for Australia in terms of the largest export markets. But I also we will need to note that trade is mutually beneficial. So that means, for example, for oils and natural resources, China also relies on Australia and other imports. So the trade tension will be nobody will really benefit from that. It will be lose-lose outcome.
So what are the chances then that this could escalate into a full trade war?
That depends on what direction they will take. For example, if I don't think that's actually probably the better way is to find a way to strengthen the rule-based system, like the negotiation of the RCEP, which already taken 8 years to find new rules and find to support the impartial adjudication. I think that will be very important. And to avoid escalation. Otherwise, escalation will only lead to a lose-lose outcome.
Heng Wang, thank you so much.
Thank you.